Hello beloveds, my name is Evonne from Embodied Mother and welcome to the Cycle Report for the 10th of May 2019. I come to you from Dja Dja Wurrung country in Central Highlands, Victoria, Australia in the Southern Hemisphere. So as you can see, it is raining. I think it's about 7 degrees Celsius, so the temperature has really dropped. We have just passed the point, which was on Monday, the exact point between autumn equinox, which is the equal daylight nighttime hours, and winter solstice, which is the longest nighttime hours for the whole year. So we're in this deep, waning, third harvest period of the earth cycle. After winter solstice becomes a new earth cycle. So really, it's like literally like an earthly new year past winter solstice. So here at Samhain though, we are moving into the void now. So the point between now and winter solstice is a very, very dark period, and the nighttime hours are starting to become very, very long. It's the unofficial start of winter. As you can really see, winter's really kicked in, and the rains here, which is so fabulous and such a blessing and a great third harvest coming in. And now we're harvesting water, which is great after all this dry summer that we have had. Samhain also marks, and I spoke a little bit about this last week, the point in the earth cycle where the veils are the thinnest between us and the ancestors. So I also mentioned last week that I attended Daniel Ford's intensive ancestral healing a few weeks ago, and what came through from that for me is that there's this other realm of ancestors just waiting, hungering for us to connect to them. I mean, the traditional cultures from thousands of years ago, that's what they did. They connected to their ancestors and asked for guidance, and and honored them for all the things they have done, whether it be destructive or not, and give thanks to who we are today. So I feel that's really important. And what also came through is that the ancestors are holding so much love for us. They just want us to connect to them so they can just love us up. And just, every time I call in my well and healed ancestors, all I just feel is like the grandmother's kisses all over my body, and just such great holding, and which is great because you can be anywhere and be in any place by yourself or in a crowd or whatever, and you can just call in your well and healed ancestors and just be all loved up, and that'll just take you through to these winter months, and holding them and connecting to them and calling them in and honoring them. So I give great to the thanks and well ancestors for showing up and holding me and my family, which feels like such a blessing to behold. We've also just passed a new moon, dark moon. So the new moon kicked in on Sunday. So I had the great pleasure of sitting with the most magnificent group of women as we journeyed into the underworld at the dark moon gathering for the 4 seasons journey for the School of Shamanic Womancraft. And in that underworld descent, again, it's like such great richness and gold waiting to be tapped into, and information that can take us out and back through, and I will talk, I might do a little video on this in a couple of days, but receiving the richness of the underworld and what you need to take through and to shine in your light. So with the new moon coming in, so really important to take note of what's happening right now, because this is the seed setting for this moon cycle, which is fabulous. So take note and really bring some clear intentions as to what's happening. Bring consciousness into how you are living and how you go about your daily task, and and making that a prayer. And just see what happens, come, dark moon in a few weeks, take note, write these prayers down and see what happens. That's such great evidence to just take note, and then you will see it. You'll see the things that I banter on about, you know, this magic. We are coming into a first quarter moon on Sunday, so this is really the time to really, again, live a really conscious way and to bring in your prayers and sowing your seeds of what you want to come for this moon cycle. And I am, in my personal cycle, I am day 22. So what it has looked like for me, just having come back from the underworld, is almost feels like a really harvest integration space for me, and just watching what's coming up and who I'm talking to and things like that. And it's like a harvest seed setting because of the moon. So it's really an interesting place to be, knowing that this is my harvest of what's happened in the last month or even year because of where we are in the earth cycle. But also I feel like there's a lot of seed collecting going on to move into the next few cycles, which feels such potent medicine. Day 22 also looks like, you know, the need to just quickly finish up things. So I've been longing to sit and fix up all the kids' woolen jumpers and stuff like that, so they can have warm clothes for this winter that's coming in really quick. And, you know, yeah, to make sure the fire's set and make sure the wood's good, and, you know, all that sort of deep harvest stuff. So this is going to be really quick because I'm actually really cold, but I just wanted to give you all my love, and I hope wherever you are that you are feeling the love of your ancestors who are there to hold you, and may this deep harvest be one of deep nourishment and love and warmth and just lots of cuddles and love from your loved ones. From my heart to your heart, thank you for listening. Bye.